Hey guys, I'm Alex Cheekley Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. It is Fashion Raid Day. This is going to be the craziest, unpredictable raid day ever because it could either go good or bad. And I think it might go bad, but we're going to just dip our toes in the water a little bit. I will admit, I'm going to show a quick screen recording. We did get one Dragonite raid in and it was already shiny. So right away, shiny odds are looking pretty good. I'm doing my third raid right now, and it's gonna be Shinx, because that's technically one I want to do. Now, I will admit, I said I was not gonna purchase the ticket, which I did not do, and I also said I was not gonna purchase any remote raid passes. I lied about that part, because I really want to get some Dragonite raids from remotes, if anything, and I actually got that Dragonite from a remote. It's funny, I got my first shiny on the first raid last year, and now it's the first shiny on the first raid this year, so that's actually kind of funny. I'm at the church because there was a Shinx raid with the bowler hat, and I am praying we get it. Okay, that was really stupid. Let's encounter and see if it's yellow. I am very selective on which specific costume Pokemon we are hunting for. No, we are not hunting for Butterfree. I have like 9 shiny Butterfree with costumes. No, thank you. So the Dragonite one, we're obviously going to get some more encounters, hopefully, right? We're also going to try to get shiny Shinx with the bowler hat, because I've never got that one. The Mincino, which I like to call Karen-cino, because the glasses make it look like it's Karen. Like, she looks like she's going to call the manager of Scopely. And Wooper with the beanie. I already got a shiny in the past. I would like to get another one. So we're going to do in-person raids only for those. And then if we have a Dragonite, I'll invite some friends. And if I see someone on my friends list that has a Dragonite, because I don't feel like going after Butterfree or Curlia or Absol because we got too many of them, then we're going to just locate the 1-star ones we need and then remote for Dragonite. But for now, let's go ahead and check the shiny. 483. 500 is the CP for the hundo, and I want it to be yellow. And this is Shinx raid number 2, shiny check number 2. And the CP was slightly worse. This time we actually have a Wooper raid with the beanie. And although we got a shiny previously, I would like to get another. I don't remember what the hundo is, especially if it's weather boosted, but it's not pink. We are at Stotic Park and we got another Wooper. Can we get a shiny? Shinx with the costume is dapper, but it would be nicer if it were a shiny. Wow, and that's a really bad CP. Oh my god. Well, we got another one, and it's a shiny Shinx. 492. That is close to the hundo. So I think this might be like a 93, 96. But look at that golden color. It is golden. It is dapper. It is shiny. I love my comic book voice. Or whatever that is. I sound like that fish in SpongeBob SquarePants where he's like, breaking news. Anyway, let's catch it. Now again, this is a costume Pokemon shiny that I haven't had at all. So we're going to get it. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. And then we still have about a half hour before the end. So if we can get like another shiny Dragonite or we can get a shiny Wooper, that would be really awesome. Like, let's appraise for clarification. Okay, so 15, 14, 12. Obviously, it's not it, but hey, I'm happy we got at least one. And we didn't have to remote for it. Okay, that is Tanner's shiny. My mic is not connected to the thing for some reason. But, yep, that is a 1 in 10 shiny odds on a raid day. And we're going to check on mine if it's pink. Oh my god! Can I get a whoop whoop whoop? Because we got a shiny Wooper with the beanie. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes, we did get this last year and another one the year before, But man, this is one of the costumes I needed, man. That's like 3 out of 4 that we want. Like, let's go. Well, and then one that I didn't want, but like, whatever. And a 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shake. I forgot what the hundo is, but that's why we are gonna check and appraise. 14, 14, 12. Okay, we're doing great. We have like 4 minutes left, so if we don't find any more raids, that's gonna wrap it up. And the event is over, and we did a grand total of 26 raids. I didn't really grind that hard because 1, I was not feeling it, and 2, I was very, very selective of what I wanted. I was not going after any more Butterfree. Like, I'm sorry, I got like 9 shinies from a combination of the last few years from wild and research encounters. And yeah, I just wanted to prioritize the cool ones, or the ones I thought were cool. Probably the number 1 popular one is definitely shiny Dragonite. Like, Dragonite with a costume was definitely like the raid that you guys were definitely going after. And our first one off camera was indeed a shiny. And then of course, this was the last shiny we got, which was shiny Wooper with the hoodie, or not a hoodie, a beanie. Excuse me, I got my E's mixed up. And it took us about 6 raids for that one alone. So that's actually not that bad. My brother-in-law and his brother-in-law, my brother friend, we only did 1 Sneasel, and it was like 1 and done. I didn't want to do it, but hey, it was worth it. Curlia, I already got shinies. That one doesn't matter. The one we rated the most, we got a lot of Shinx, and we got like at least 9 raids in, and we definitely got a shiny Shinx from that. So if we were to push the others to the side, we got that from 1 in 10, which is insane. And then 1 Blitzel, and then we did a few Mincino. I didn't find a lot of Mincino in my area, so we did not get the shiny Karencino. I know, sorry. Now, out of 26 raids, if I were to label it as shiny, we got 4 out of 26. So if I'm doing my math-ish correct, that should be 1 in 6. And if I really did care and actually went hammer and soloed every raid in my area without any bias, we could have gotten up to 50 and still would have been in the 1 in 10 shiny odd range, which is impressive in terms of shinies. Now that we dipped our toes in the cold water during this raid day, what were my final thoughts? Well, shiny boost was still on, so that was good. I mean, nothing overlapped anything comparing to the Enamorous raid day. However, it still bothers me that Fashion Week was narrowed down to a raid day that's like 3 hours long. There were some raid bosses that were definitely not worth remote raiding for. Like, you were better off saving your money. I didn't even buy the ticket because it's like, all this stuff was very soloable and I had a lot of premium passes, so I could just waste it on those. The only one that was worth remote raiding was obviously Dragonite, right? We got a shiny. And I don't know, like, aside from Dragonite, having 10 other Pokemon with costumes that used to be in the wild with shiny boosted odds being in raids kind of felt like a smack in the face. Like, yeah, it would have been better off as a Fashion Week with like better shiny odds, or at least a new shiny costume, because, you know, like, that sucks. And then, like, again, it's like you are so selective of which ones you want more than the other. So it's like, oh, I want the Sneasel. Okay, you go ahead. I'm going to go after this Wooper. You know, it kind of makes like this division in community. Like, you either get people that are going out for different things, or they just don't go out at all. So I don't know. I feel like that community aspect of this specific raid day didn't hit the mark for me. I know all communities are different, but I noticed like solo play for a raid day, which is not common. And if you were to purchase the ticket, you get more free raid passes, which is a plus, and you also get some additional XP and Stardust. But you have to remember, there are also raid days where we had mega raids or 5-star raid bosses that give you more XP and more Stardust before you purchase the ticket for even more of that. And since these are all 1 and 3-star, you can argue that it was not worth it because you'd rather spend $5 on an event ticket for like a mega raid day or a legendary raid day. Since they're higher tiers, the higher the tier, the better the bonuses. But again, all of that is kind of argumentative. It's debatable. You know, I feel like this raid day could have been better. Do I think this is the worst? Well, I think it's worse in the condition that it could have just been Fashion Week. Like 3 of those Pokemon could have been in raids and everything else in the wild. Considering that we're not going to have another event after the Shockingly Good Time event is over, and that the next sustainability event doesn't start till like, what, April 16th or something like that? Like, it could have just simply be its own week event next week, but it's not. Well, guys, those are my final thoughts about the event. Let us know in the comments below, how was Fashion Raid Day for you? And don't forget, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for some more great content. And with that being said, we will see you guys next time. Peace out.